Welcome into part 3 of this week's episode of the Functional Idiots podcast. Parts 1 and 2 came out earlier this week, so make sure you go give those a listen as well. Enjoy.
Like, fucking A, dude. They're suing them? What are they gonna get? Oh, yeah, I see you got here, 1 styrofoam bed, 2 mats, oh, sorry, my bad, 2 tablecloths, and 7 pubes.
I thought you were just about to say from a neo-Nazi, and I was like, don't. The sheriff department will put up, like, the days or the week's mugshots. Imagine you're going through that and there's a fucking picture. Why are you so mad about vegetables?
Well, let me tell you, they just sit in a wheelchair all day doing nothing.
So let's go on to some Functional Idiots React. And this is another Extreme Cheapskates, which is Dylan's favorite.
Okay, hold on. The Functional Idiots React in the podcast, in the show prep, is my compliments to yesterday's chef, and now I'm scared. Because the last time I saw Extreme Cheapskates, it was dishwater lasagna. And I was like, huh?
Well, you're about to find out. Now, if you want to watch this,
I'm not looking forward to this
video, if you want to watch the video for it, you could go support us on our Patreon, and you can get the video form of this here rather than hearing our shitty commentary over it. So let's go ahead and hopefully, no, that's the wrong one. Hopefully this is going to, no, it did not. Awesome! It's already fucking not doing oh wait, no, hold on. We're good, never mind. I hit the wrong button. So let's start this one off with a guy, I don't know where he's actually at, because this is probably one of the weirdest starts to one of these we've had. You know, normally it starts off and say, hi, my name is fucking,
I'm not looking at any of the titles or anything, so.
That's fine. It's like, hi, my name's Jenny Badine, and I'm addicted to smelling farts. You know, it starts with shit like that. But this one doesn't.
It has to be strange addiction, lady.
So that's why I said smelling farts.
No, I said crack cocaine.
Oh. So this one starts with a guy pulling a pot out of his cabinet, strolling the neighborhood.
Here, Jesus is 3,000. He's wearing sandals.
They help you with your jump shot. Instead of Kobe, Jesus.
Jesus.
Hey neighbor, how you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Good. Can I get some ice from you?
I have water.
You don't have ice?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, bye-bye.
So this doesn't start off like super weird at the beginning, because you might be like, oh, maybe his
Ice.
ice maker's broke or something like that, you know, and he wants, you know, some ice. You know, not the most outlandish thing to ask. Oops, sorry.
Hey. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Can I borrow some ice?
Pause it.
How do you borrow ice? Like,
I was just about to ask, how the fuck are you going to borrow ice?
Like, I get he's just being nice. Like, hey, can I borrow some ice? You know, like, but it's the thing. I was like, how do you gonna wait?
I'm going to bring it back as water.
Yeah, you know, you're just gonna bring back an empty glass. Like, yeah, I put it in with my can of Coke, but it all melted. But here's your ice back. What? How do you borrow ice?
Oh, I appreciate it. It's the best way to get ice without having to pay for it when you don't have a refrigerator. Ask the neighbors.
This guy,
Doesn't have a refrigerator?
Ask the neighbors.
with how he looks, this is like Christopher Lloyd, except he took all the drugs.
No. This is like Christopher Lloyd, but like turned to crackhead Walmart Christopher Lloyd.
That's what I mean. Took all the drugs.
No, he didn't take any drug. Like he only took one. It's crack.
And it's the kind you smoke.
This guy looks like he deals with the devil.
Ron's a great neighbor. He stops and asks to borrow flour, sugar, whatever.
Oh, so he's fucking Dracula.
She doesn't invite him in.
He's
so he
very
can't
frugal.
Yeah, I never invite him inside.
I'm a foodie. I love everything to do with food.
Except for putting it in a refrigerator, apparently.
Yeah, no shit.
I think people can enjoy a foodie lifestyle on a cheap budget. Every dollar we spend on anything other than food is a waste. I got the apartment a few years ago. I don't see the...
So he made a thing of scrambled eggs, right? Carried the pan over to, we'll call it the dining room. Sat down on a moving blanket, or no, I'm sorry, a painter's blanket, or whatever you want to call it, tarp, and then proceeded to eat his breakfast.
Okay.
Okay.
My fucking mind, do I have to pretend to sit down?
Like, when he first started walking over with, like, the pan of eggs, I'm like, okay, I would never do that, eat out of it, but if you live alone, okay, yeah, I can understand why you would just eat the eggs out of the pan, right? You don't have to worry about cleaning the pan then. Fine. But then to just, like, plop down on the kitchen floor, and then just be like, yep, time to eat some chow.
need to spend money on furniture. I'm a floor guy. I sit on the floor, and it's very comfortable. I mean, it's just tossing money into the trash receptacle. That's what I think of furniture.
So why do you still have cabinets in your fucking kitchen then?
They came with the house.
Tell me that it requires maintenance. Maybe you got to paint them cabinets. Maybe they're gonna fall off the fucking wall.
Not if you're like this dude who has like maybe 2 items to his name other than in his kitchen.
I just want him, like, it would have been funny, right, if he has like some shit ass kitchen, right, but then like the most fabulous refrigerator you've ever seen in your life. Right, and it's just stocked with like the most outlandish shit ever, like fucking caviar, fucking 50 pounds of cod, right?
This is
ostrich
Wagyu
eggs,
beef.
just fucking blue crab and shit like that, smoked tuna. It's like, what? I'm confused.
That's a
here.
foodie right there.
That would be a foodie, right? Eating scrambled eggs on the floor.
I'm a foodie.
Anybody, I'm a foodie. No. No, you are a footsie is what you are.
I worked for a cookware company that always puts on displays, presentations. And what happens is a lot of manufacturers send me samples of their product.
Okay, makes sense. Right. No, don't tell me that's going to be his bed. Do not tell me that's going to be his bed. So he took the box. He took the box of the kettle that the kettle came in that some food cookware company sent him. And it had that packing peanuts in it. He took it into the bedroom, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell in this. All the rooms look the same. And he had he spent some money to buy the 2x4. I think he figured out that he can't just throw the packing peanuts on the floor. We actually need to contain them, all right, we'll go down to the Home Depot and spend $30 on some timber. Built a box frame. And looks like he's resupplying his sleep number here with some making it a little bit firmer.
This dude put bubble wrap. I gotta this is pretty ingenious, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it is,
If you're being cheap, yeah. But
yeah, he's not got a Tempur-Pedic. He's got a Peanut Pedic. Temper Peanut.
What I did was I found some 2x4s and these
never
are
mind. We didn't even go down to the Home Depot. We were walking by this construction site and they just had them sitting here, a big ass bunk of them. They weren't using it, so I just took some.
styrofoam peanuts.
Why does his
so I
finger
just take
look
all the
purple?
peanuts, throw them in there.
What?
Do you see that? Why does his hand look purple?
I don't know. Is he a Smurf?
What I did was I found some 2x4s
Just look at
and
his
these
hand.
are styrofoam.
Like, do you see the tips of his fingers? Like, they look purple. Dude's lacking oxygen in his hand, man. Get off those vacuum peanuts.
Well, yeah. He's obviously not using any of his fucking brain, so there's no oxygen going up there.
Peanuts. So I just take all the peanuts, throw them in there, and then I cover it up with bubble wrap, and then this is a tablecloth, and it makes a perfect bed.
The average
This is a guy who is like way too happy.
this dude definitely fucks his wall or something.
I'm scanning the wall for a glory hole here. Like, this is the kind of guy walking down the street. You're like, well, he's pretty happy-go-lucky, but he's really got clinical depression. He's about to do the Kurt Cobain.
Could you imagine if this dude was like a paranoid schizophrenic? And you walk in, the cameraman steps somewhere, and he's like, God damn it, you just stepped on my dog, James. There's no dog there.
There's nothing there. Yeah. Yeah, this is a cheap bastard. Like, all right, I'm gonna go and paint my bedroom.
cost to furnish a one-bedroom house is $2,000, and clothing expenses for a single professional can reach $400 a year.
Oh my God, $400! Dude, if he wears the same shit the whole time, I'm gonna lose it.
Ron spends a total of $20 decking out.
Holy shit, a whole 2 shirts.
Boy, I don't think you got enough closet space there. Maybe you want to build out another walk-in closet.
Both his house and his closet.
1, 2, 3 shirts and 2 pairs of shorts. And that's it. And by the way, I own no underwear and no socks.
You sick bastard.
Dude, his fucking shorts have got to have, like, more skid marks than a runway in it then.
This motherfucker I know is chafing hard.
Oh, at least he wears a belt. Thank God. So, like, when he walks down the street, it just doesn't, like, blop and flop out,
I teach cooking classes. You know, when I go to do any kind of demos, I take this all with me. I set up shop and basically do presentations to help people.
So he socked Granny at the local nursing home, right? Took her little fucking basket walker thing here, right? And is now utilizing it because he's a cheap prick. And he can't just fucking steal a shopping cart from the local Publix.
Understand that you don't have to have a lot of money to eat well.
So he went to one of those shower things that are like at a beach to, rinse the salt water off, and is going to take a shower and brush his teeth with them.
Showers outside, washing all my clothes at the same time, saves me.
Every episode we've done with this, except the one where the bitch cooked the lasagna in the dishwasher, they all think that, I can just wash my clothes on me. No, that's not how that shit works. Okay? If you've noticed that back prior to 10 years ago, all these washing machines had a little fucking dildo in the middle. It's called an agitator. Helped agitate the water to get the fucking cum stains and shit stains out of your shorts, you sick prick. Just spraying some water on it and using a bar of Dial cheap-ass soap is not going to get that shit out. Come on, man. He ain't fucking paying for no Irish Springs. You don't smell like a fucking Fruit Loop here. He is a Fruit Loop, but he sure shit don't smell like one.
Like ass and some mystery smell.
Yeah. It smells in here.
He's so much money.
You think his students come in and be like, what's that smell?
You get to get your shower. You get to get your clothing cleaned. You didn't spend a dime.
That dude is eating all of his soap. That's disgusting.
Well, that's how he brushes his teeth.
No. Hold on. This dude has dyed hair.
What do you mean?
This dude's hair is not silver. It's white. Like, it's platinum blonde.
Okay.
So this motherfucker has enough money to dye his hair, but he can't.
My grandfather's hair is like platinum white, dude. And he doesn't dye it. He's also 83, he's also 83, but...
Go back. Look at his hair.
You get to get your
Dumbass, he's got shampoo in it.
No. Look at it the way it is.
Look at it. Look at it.
You look
clothing
at it.
clean. You didn't spend or die.
That looks like dyed hair to me.
It warms up.
I don't know why.
Maybe he
That could
just
just
has
be the way it
really, white hair. That is a thing.
After a while.
I never care what other people think. They'll look at me and I'll get looks. And you know what? I want to take a shower, and I'm saving a whole lot of money. And what's wrong with that?
Each time
but
Ron
now you
showers
just
and
look
does
like
laundry
liquid
at the
ass.
beach,
No.
he saves $1.
So he changed. Okay, so what he did is he changed into his
Dry clothes.
other pair of shorts that are mildly clean. And you might wonder, well, how did he do that? He at least put a towel around his shrinky dink, right, before he decided to do the Superman change in the phone booth.
$89 on water, energy, and detergent bills.
Oh, wait, hold up. I'm sorry, what?
Laundry at the beach, he saves $1.89 on water, energy, and detergent bills.
Is that per day, or I'm assuming that's got to be per day? So you...
Oh, boy, $1.89.
That's
you could turn
like
in 18
40
cans and get that much.
That's like $50, $55 a month for water, electricity, or natural gas, depending on how your water heater is, and a cheap ass bar of Dial soap.
Listen.
Is it really worth? Like, this is where it's like taking it to the extreme, i.e., the name of the show, Extreme Cheapskates. But it's like,
I hate to do this, but I will mention this. If you're gonna be a cheapskate, at least have a fridge. You can turn your fridge off for at least up to 24 hours. It'll hold its chill.
well, as long as
it's
you don't
full of
open
ice.
the door. Yeah, as long as you don't open the door too.
Yeah.
And depending on what climate you live in too.
Well,
You know, like,
you could
if you live in Phoenix, Arizona, right?
Absolutely
and it's
not, yeah.
Absolutely not. But if you live where, let's say, Michigan, like it is right now, and it's currently 31 degrees outside, it's actually colder outside than in your fridge. So
put
if you
your
turned
shit out
off the furnace in your house, right, open all the windows, yeah, you could you could unplug the fridge and be fine. Right? Right now, we have the world's biggest beer cooler.
True.
It's called the patio.
Well, you can leave it off for like what I'm getting at is like
You can leave it
when
off
you
for
go to
quite a
bed.
few hours, yeah.
Yeah,
But
go to bed and then wake up, plug it in.
right, but then it needs to run because it goes up. Everything in there is going to slowly warm up, right? Because there's nothing that's going to keep the fridge cool, right? And fridges only have so much R value within the insulation. So now, once the compressor kicks back on, it's now going to run for quite a while, right? Because now it needs to not just cool the fridge back down, but now cool everything that's in the fridge that's also now excess heat. Needs to pull that out too. So it's like, it's more efficient to get it down to a temperature and then leave it there rather than doing these big ass swings.
Well, that's the thing. It's not going to swing by like that much. Because nowadays fridges are pretty good insulators. And if you have like quite a bit of food in there that's all cold, like super cold, or
yeah, it's gonna
as cold as
help.
the fridge,
It's gonna help bring it
stay.
along too. But then also it's a double-edged sword though, because now you also need to cool all that food back down too. That's gonna take a lot longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it'll stay colder, quote unquote, longer. But then once it's warmed up, even if it gets up to like 45 degrees, but now you need to get that back down to like 35, 34, or whatever fridges are set at.
I don't think it'll go up that high.
Depending on depending on how long you have it unplugged.
Oh, damn, dude.
Fucking true Joe
We
Biden
beat
that
Medicaid.
shit. Yeah. So, I mean, if you unplug a fridge for only an hour, yeah, it's not going to go up in temperature that fast. Again, depending on what the temperature of the room it's in is at.
Yeah.
But if you unplug it overnight, like you're getting into the point where it's like you wouldn't want to eat that food. Because, fridges are good insulators, okay, but you look at the walls of a fridge, right? They are maybe an inch and a half thick. Maybe. You look at the walls of a house, and they are 4 to 5 inches thick. You know, I get a fridge is a lot more airtight than a house, but you get what I'm getting at, though? Is that, fridges are efficient in the R value, but still it's more dependent on the room the fridge is in.
Okay, so 4 hours.
4 hours.
Fridge can be unplugged for.
Right, but the minute you unplug it, though, it's going to slowly start going up in temperature, right? It's more of a, it's gradual, because it's insulated, but it's still going to go up.
Yeah, but that's why they say 4 hours, because, like, if you have a chunk of ice, right?
Well, yeah, if you're fucking cheating like that, you got a chunk of ice, that'll help.
But no, it's not going to happen in a lot of circumstances. But if you do have a chunk of ice
that you took from your neighbors, I'm sorry, that you borrowed from your neighbor.
Yeah, borrowed. You can leave your doors open for 24 hours, and that should hopefully get clear of all the ice. But it takes a while because, well, it's fucking ice. So, well, yeah, as long as you don't open the doors in this 4 hour period, your food should be okay, and yet you still have to check for spoilage. So,
yeah, so
at least that's what the USDA says.
And again, what room? You know, if it's like in Florida, right? If they have a fridge in the garage, you wouldn't want to do that in Florida. No, that bitch never gets unplugged. The fridge can barely keep up as it is, being in a hot ass garage. So I said it's all depending on the room it's in. But like I said, then even if it only gets up to 45 degrees in there, now you need to cool all that shit back down to 34. Yeah. And so that's going to take a lot of time. So yes, compressors now in new fridges are very efficient, but still getting something to a certain temperature and keeping it there is better than doing big swings. Like that's why now a big thing in air conditioning units is variable speed AC units, to where it's actually more efficient for it to run all the time rather than kicking on and off. Because like our air conditioning unit is just a single stage unit is what they call it, meaning that when it's on, it's full fucking blast. 100% using all the power, right? Where maybe it's a day where it's like 75 out, but say it's like humid as hell, so it would be uncomfortable to have the windows open. You don't need the AC to run full fucking power, right? To just take the humidity and a little bit of the heat out of the air. So you could get a 2-stage air conditioner where like the first stage is only using like 35% of the total capacity of the AC unit, and then it kicks on the second stage and uses the rest of the other 65%. But that 35% is enough to keep up with just getting the humidity out of the air, maybe the little bit of heat. And it's a lot more efficient than doing big ass swings of full power, then off, full power, then off, full power and off. You know what kills electric motors? Starting and stopping. Electric motors will go forever. If you start them, they'll go for fucking ever, as long as they don't overheat or anything. But it's like a car. City driving is a lot more wear and tear on a car than highway driving. It's the same thing for electric motors. So it's actually better to start it and leave it running than starting, stop, start, and stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, 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 stop. So, and then now they're getting into the variable speed where you can actually vary it from like 10% all the way up to 100%. But those are quite expensive still right now. I wonder why they haven't done that with fridges yet. I wonder if it's just because it's still too expensive. Because think about that. For a fridge, it's either full on or full off. There's no in between.
I think it would be not only because you have both a compressor and a motor.
Right.
So essentially the compressor obviously uses refrigerant to cool down the fridge, right?
Yeah.
Well,
it's like a mini AC. It's like a mini AC unit.
Yeah, the motor is used to cool down the compressor.
Because
it runs a fan to cool down the compressor.
It cools down the condenser, not the compressor. The compressor is what compresses the fluid, and then it goes through a condenser, and that's what takes the heat out of the fluid and puts it into the room. And then it goes back to the compressor, and then it does its whole thing. The fan actually runs over the condenser, not the compressor. Like your AC unit, all those coils in there, that's the actual condenser part because that's how it gets all the heat out.
All right, Smarty Pants, let's see if you're actually right, because I do have notes on this shit.
Okay. The compressor, all the compressor does is just compress the fluid. Think of it like an air compressor, right? It's just putting air and compressing it. And that's what, I don't know exactly how an AC unit runs, but the condenser, you want to blow, think of it like a radiator. An AC unit is the same thing as a radiator. You don't put your radiator fans on the water pump. You put it over the radiator, over the condenser. Or, I'm sorry, not the condenser. I'm wrong. Sorry. The evaporator. Got my shit backwards there. The evaporator, not the condenser. The evaporator.
The evaporator, huh?
The evaporator,
You
not the
saved
condenser.
yourself there, buddy.
The minute I started talking about the radiator, I'm like, no, it's not a condenser. It's, you idiots, an evaporator. The evaporator, but it's not the compressor. There's
Actually, no, we're both right. Both the evaporator and compressor have fans to help cool them down.
well, the fan on the compressor is just to keep it cool so it doesn't overheat.
Well, yeah, because, like, okay, so the evaporator obviously gets rid of the heat, right?
Right. That's the fluid goes
It
through
doesn't
there.
get rid of all of it, though.
No,
That's what the compressor is for, because it'll go through, or sorry, that's what the condenser is for. Because this vapor or refrigerant will go through the compressor, and it'll start to cool down even more, and then it'll go through the condenser where it gets cooled down the most.
The condenser was what gets rid of the humidity. That's why, like, you have the evaporator that hangs up. Think of it like a car, right? The evaporator is what hangs in front of the radiator in your car, right? That's what cools the fluid. And then usually somewhere behind the passenger side tire or around the passenger side tire is where you'll get your water drips from your condenser, and that's where the humidity is coming out of. So,
like, the compressor is just there to put pressure onto the...
Right, that's how it all works. It compresses the fluid, and then it goes through, I think, the evaporator and cools down, and then it brings that cool air into whatever kind of the core or the coils, whatever you want to call them. The fan blows over that is what cools the air. It pulls heat out of the air and does all that stuff. And it's something like that. It's magic pixie dust shit. It works, and that's all I care about. So let's move on. So now we're taking a stroll on the beach, and we're looking. We're going to the local fucking dumpster here and seeing what we can find that's on special. I'm gonna see what's on clearance today.
Well, people in Southern California go to the beach a lot, and the most important thing is
they had not set up until this point where he lived. This all makes sense. He is one of the guys that's looking up Yelp shit on Brown's Friday because he put fucking potato skins down his garbage disposal.
they drink wine, and they throw sometimes bottles out that contain wine.
This motherfucker dumpster dives for drinks.
Oh, he just found him. Jackpot.
If he takes it up to food, I'm gonna lose my shit.
You can tell that was placed there because the labels had been ripped off. So, it's just me nitpicking a little bit.
When I find any, I'll pour it into the tube. It's going right into the box.
If you want to go out and have a drink, you're probably going to be spending at least $10 for a glass of Cabernet or Merlot.
Boy, welcome to California. Sure shit ain't that much here.
This way of finding wine costs you nothing. I can't think of anything more exciting than getting something for free.
I don't disagree, but that's nasty, man. You don't know what dick that fucking those lips that have last touched that bottle of wine have seen.
Or what asshole it's been. Gripping.
Yeah, rim jobbing. You don't know what, and who knows? That bottle of wine could have been used as a dildo. You don't know.
These are lamb's quarters, a weed that's completely edible, part of the spinach family.
Fresh cilantro costs about $1.99 a bunch.
Popolo.
You don't need... Like, I understand he's a foodie, right? And I like food that tastes good, too. But I appreciate food that tastes good but doesn't require a ton of ingredients or effort. You know?
Dude, you would love boiled dinner. Just saying.
I know. I'm sure it would. It's depression food. So, like, if you take me to a fancy restaurant, right, and it takes a shit ton of ingredients, right, to make this most delicious thing I've ever eaten in my life, and I'd be like, yeah, that's a fucking 10 out of 10 right there. But I'd also say that the box of Kraft
cheese from down the street is
the
also
fucking,
10 out of 10.
Right. The box of Kraft mac and cheese is also 10 out of 10 because it literally took me, I don't know, a half a stick of butter, quarter cup of milk, and about 15 minutes of my time. So, and I could do other things during that. Like, but...
Is a weed growing all over Los Angeles.
I'm sure it's not the only weed that's growing all over Los Angeles.
What?
And it's known as the summer cilantro.
Do you think like he accidentally picks one and then he makes it? He's like, whoa, man. Hey, I know. Whoa, how'd I get a couch? I don't remember buying a couch.
By picking wild herbs and vegetables growing in the cracks of the street.
I look like a fucking weirdo.
And not the crack you smoke.
Say I save at least $40 a month.
Oh, $40. Shut the fuck up. God. You know what I want to do?
I think
people...
what really fucking annoys me is the absolute fucking penny pinching that it just happens every fucking time we watch one of these. Oh. It drives me absolutely fucking bonkers.
Over the dumbest shit too. Like,
I'm saving about 12 cents off of this fucking dildo.
I can save money if I cook my lasagna with my fucking dishes in the dishwasher. Because when it goes to the dry cycle, it gets up to a whopping 130 degrees in there. Oh, that's going to cook that lasagna till it's real foggy
just put it in the fucking dryer. The
yeah,
fucking result.
Just put it in your car on a hot ass summer day.
See, if you filter the piss water in the toilet, you can actually have drinkable water without having to flush. Shut the fuck up.
Desalinization.
Actually, I keep the piss in to keep the flavor.
It's my new drink, not Sprite, it's Spritz.
It's Spro.
It's Scroat.
A piss drink called Scroat.
Oh, shit.
Who locks trash?
People, so they don't have homeless people in there, like you.
For the exact yeah, sir. For the exact reason you're fucking asking me a question.
Excellent.
Oh my. No, is that food?
Yes.
No.
I am so glad I ate dinner before we did this.
Lots of lobster. Look at this. This is a gold mine, man. The shells are great. You know, you throw them into a pot of water, and all the meat will boil right out.
When I pick up...
At least he's boiling it, so yes, it's disinfected from anything that's in the trash. Nope. But you still won't catch me eating it.
A discarded shell, I'm seeing all kinds of meat. I'm seeing things that...
I'm also seeing AIDS.
that weren't eaten within that lobster.
Wonderful.
That...
Like herpes.
Are extremely valuable, especially when you're paying, what, $30, $35 a pound?
For one hooker in chlamydia.
At least.
Look at this. I mean, who leaves the table like this?
Eat it, no balls.
Wow.
Oh!
Dude, this is the greatest fucking freeze frame I've ever had in my life. I can't even describe it. You're going to have to go and support us on Patreon to see what I'm talking about. My God. Best freeze frame ever.
Delicious.
Yeah, his face looks like he's not enjoying that.
Like, you guys, he's like sitting looking at the producers. Your fucking check better not bounce.
Cooking instructor Ron Maestri runs a class called Gourmet Meals on a Fast Food Budget. For $40, students can learn how to make meals for
Using trash.
That's fucking disgusting.
next to nothing.
6 people are coming to the cooking class. I have all of my students participate and serve them the dinner that we all prepare.
No, do not tell me you're going to fucking serve them the wine you pulled out of the dumpster.
That can't be sanitary.
That cannot be
I understand
legal.
It's alcohol, but fuck.
That doesn't make it out. That doesn't mean it's fucking sanitary. You buy rubbing alcohol, it's not 10%. It's like 78 or 92% alcohol. That's an antiseptic, not your fucking 10% fucking cheap ass bottle of Chardonnay.
I'm gonna be like Wolverine and just down that shit.
Down the hatch. Oh yeah, we're gonna put this UV blue down the hatch.
Hey, how are you? Welcome.
This guy's
Shockingly.
definitely a Discord mod.
Yeah, we're in the tuxedo shirt.
Oh,
I was
this is
gonna
the
say
guy that invented scrote.
Have a glass of wine. Make yourself comfortable. Hey, welcome. Have a glass of wine. All right, well, thank you guys for being
Make yourself comfortable. Proceeds to start taking off clothes. I saw a teacher in Florida do it at an elementary school. I thought it was all right.
here today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to create a really great dish that is my specialty, and
Trash souffle.
I
This
think
is
you'll
like
enjoy
the
it.
most
So-
random group of people I've ever seen in my life.
Yep, here's the focus group. We've got the Discord mod. We got the guy who just came off the track and field. We have the dude who's still waiting for his green card. We have the meth head, and we have some guy who just happened to be walking by.
We have the guy that may have a girl locked in his basement. We have a very tall gentleman, a very short gentleman for some reason, big nose Betty, and some fucking random douche tool that walked in without pain.
He's like,
He threatened me with a knife, so now I have to teach him.
Yeah, he just asked for the bathroom, and we begged him to stay.
Sounds good? All right. Does anybody want any more wine?
Why not?
All right, let's do some wine here.
Why not? Get the fuck out. We want your fucking chintzy ass shit. Only we can make the chintzy ass jokes, you pricks.
Could you imagine they're in the middle of eating, and he just goes, "By the way, guys, this all came from the dumpster out back."
No, can you imagine, like, they get done, like, oh, I seem to be out of wine here. All of a sudden he looks across the street and someone's throwing a bottle of wine. He's like, hold on, wait a minute. Walks across the street, fucking digs through the trash, pulls it out, walks back. Hey, guys, we got more wine.
Everybody's fucking disgusted except for the dude in the tux. He's like, "Actually, this is pretty good. Tastes better than McDonald's nuggets that's been sitting in my fridge for 3 days."
That I've unplugged to save money.
They got a little bit of fuzz on them, but it's all right.
Wine in a box.
What the fuck is he blending?
I could turn any cheap
I don't
wine
know.
into a fine wine. This is actually a hyper-decanting process. You take the wine, any inexpensive wine, and pour it into the blender and give it about 30 seconds, and it will take any inexpensive wine and will make it taste expensive.
I wonder if that's actually true, though.
I don't drink wine, so I could give less of a fuck, but, you know.
But if that's true, that's like a good actual, like, hack.
You know what? My mom drinks wine. I'm going to do that to her.
Like,
I'm
just, like,
I'm going to buy a blender and then just blend wine and be like, "Here, taste this."
tell me if this tastes, give her, like, the regular bottle of, like, Barefoot.
Barefoot,
right?
yeah.
And then put it in a blender, or no, you just have her blind taste them, right? She doesn't know what, like, you have two glasses there. One is just straight out of the bottle. One is one that you've blended. And then tell her which one tastes better. I'm actually, see, this is something, this has nothing to do with the cheapskate. This, I'm actually genuinely, like, interested. Like, I wonder if that actually is true.
Put this in the show notes.
Like, now I'm actually interested if that's actually true, because I wonder if blending it kind of, like refizzes it up or something like that. And so that's what makes it, like, it gets all, like, the, because it's all gonna settle, shit's gonna settle to the bottom, right? And I wonder if that just, like, mixes it up. Now I'm interested. Oh, that's what I would do.
It's really nice.
What are those fucking glasses he's wearing?
Look at look at
what are these fucking glasses?
Yeah, this dude definitely has like a little person girl dressed as Smurfette locked in his basement.
You could say midget. We don't care.
Yeah, fuck it. We offend everybody. A midget dressed as
a little person girl.
A midget dressed as Smurfette and locked in his basement. Hey, go to the sheet prep and look what I put.
I will. Just remind me later.
Yeah, that's excellent. That's really good.
So how cheap a wine can we actually go?
I spent nothing for this wine. Got it out of the trash can.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
I just poured out whatever they didn't drink.
That dude
it's not like they drank
instantly
it and then
stopped and was like, huh?
spit it back out. They didn't get to it.
The wine it's a little...
Dude, the guy, like, everyone there is, like, disgusted. The guy in the end that we think just, like...
They didn't get to
Port happened to be walking by. He's like, yeah, you guys didn't know about this? I've been doing this for years.
He's one of two people. Either he's a douchebag or he's one of these. Yeah, me and my cousins go for trash wine all the time. I want to hear this guy talk.
Way down in the hollers.
Way down in the hollers.
It's a little sketchy, but I never would have thought it would have been as good as it was.
Okay, everybody. Now, we're going to start first with this stock that I created. And as you can see, I've got the lobster shells in here. We're going to pull out these tails here. And you know what? In the meantime, why don't I get you guys busy? Why don't you each open up one of those cans of tuna fish? Now, for this, I would not recommend tuna fish in oil. I would recommend tuna fish in water.
Big difference between the two when it actually comes to taste as well.
All right, everybody. Now, take your tuna fish.
I'm not a huge fan of tuna fish in general.
Bad day to
Although
be
I do
Brianna.
like tuna fish in water better.
Bad day to be Brianna.
And dump it into the strainer.
All right, calm down, buddy.
Do you think he found these, or he actually spent the long dollar and spent the $6 a can for tuna?
I think he spent the long dollar and got the cheapest one, which was probably 98 cents from sketchy ass fucking Asian dude.
It's really just like yesterday's cat and dog.
I need you to pass it around. What we're going to be doing...
Flavoring.
Yeah,
It's
no,
cat
it's
food masked as tuna.
yeah, it's like when you buy sushi, it says imitation crab. That's what imitation tuna.
is a version of lobster thermidor. But what happens if you can't afford lobster? We're going to replace the meat with tuna. This is a real easy, simple way to do this, and I'll bet you no one will know the difference. Lobster.
If you see, here they seem more sketched out, but they're going to make tuna taste like lobster, but drinking garbage wine, yeah, okay. It's all right.
Well, they must be
now again.
I'm where they're like, okay, the wine came from trash. Did the fucking lobsters as well?
Yeah, probably. At least the can of tuna they had to break open, so you know that shit was at least sealed.
Guys, it smells like my mother-in-law. I'm scared.
It might have still been found in a trash dumpster, but at least it's sealed.
Yeah.
It costs at least $30, $35 a pound. My lobster costs about
the
59
black dude
cents
definitely
a can.
looks like he's suspicious of this guy.
Yeah.
He's like, this motherfucker about to feed me some bullshit.
He needs to be on, he needs to be on a list.
Okay. Take the tuna and put it into the lobster stock. Boiling
He smells like my famous drink.
tuna with the lobster.
He's about as fizzy as that too.
Stock infuses the tuna with the lobster taste. We have our mustard. Notice they're mustard packets. Mustard, ketchup, salt, pepper, sugar. I got these free at any restaurant.
It's ketchup, not catsup. Or whatever the fuck he said.
You're getting hung up on the way he says ketchup, but drinking wine he found in the beach
Listen,
garbage
I've already
can.
dogged on him for drinking fucking trash wine, all right? And I'm dogging on him for fucking having fucking tuna fucking smelling motherfucking lobster tail or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna dog on this dude for saying catsup.
Catsup. See, like this, I don't have a problem if you were like, oh well, I'll just use the ketchup or the catsup or the mustard I get at restaurants. That's fine. Big deal.
That's free.
Yeah. Who cares about that? It's, he may have still found it in the trash, but again, at least it's still sealed. It's not like he scraped it off the walls of the trash dumpster.
It's the fucking trash panda snacks that I'm worried about.
Yeah, the lobster tails. That's what we're a little sketched out by. They don't know it yet.
And that shit was wide open, too.
Yeah.
So some homeless person on crack could have came by and, this guy and just pissed on all of the... Yeah.
And then we will mix it all around. Now, I don't feel it's necessary to go out and buy utensils for any reason. Just take a wire hanger, stretch it, and then give it one of these to bring it together. And now, what I've just created is my own homemade
abortion
whisk.
kit. Oh, sorry. Little Susie in your belly's about to disappear.
It's like Houdini. Now you see her. Now she's gone.
And now
works just as well, and it costs you nothing.
This is like really tough to do.
It does take practice.
It's kind of weird.
It beats using a spoon.
Okay, guys, now we've got the mixture
Man,
here.
He is definitely used to that motion.
Yeah, he's definitely left-hand dominant,
He looks
isn't
like he's jerking, dude.
You're like, oh, yeah. I'm
jerking and squirting.
I had lots of fucking practice just this morning.
Ask you all to come around the front over here.
Don't ask the black guy to come.
The fat guy? Oh, my God. The fat guy, though, where he's like, it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, maybe if you didn't sit in front of your computer for fucking, 12 hours a day, you'd be
like
all right.
me and Dylan,
Yeah, but
So
at
come
least
on
I
around.
can do, physical things like, whisk a fucking bowl with a coat hanger.
Yeah, I can at least wipe my own ass. Do you think you could just whisk a pussy and then
I don't know. Let me ask you.
with a coat hanger?
You think I could whisk your pussy with a coat hanger?
Dylan's asking the important questions.
Brownie immediately asked, what am I, having an abortion?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we?
Now what we're going to do...
Yeah, it's like, it's a boy! Scratch that. It was a boy!
is fill in each one of these tails with the tuna mixture. Why don't you sprinkle some breadcrumbs? Excellent. Okay.
The breadcrumbs are actually my ass crust that I personally scratched off myself. Dude's got ass dandruff.
Well, he probably just took off his shorts since he doesn't wear underwear.
I stretched out my ball sack because the crevices in my sack actually hold up a bunch of scrot.
Yeah, he doesn't use head and shoulder. He uses ass and scrotum.
Ass and scrotum.
Get rid of that ass cheek dandruff.
The girl, seems really sketched out about this shit.
Dude, she's totally hacked up on meth.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
Like, she just walked out of the holler.
This is a total blast. This makes me very, very happy. Getting everybody involved made a big difference because everyone can see just how simple it is to do. I'm going to put these into the oven, and we'll be ready to serve in 5 to 7 minutes. All right.
I'm actually really interested in to see what it comes out tasting like because of the change from lobster to tuna. It smells like it, looks like it. We're going to find out if it tastes like it.
Yep, this dude definitely is like, yeah, I've tried fucking trash wine before.
That's how I got through my education.
That's how I got through my third divorce with my twin sister.
Which was our
if you
third.
Didn't know, I'm actually originally from Alabama.
Which was our third divorce together. Every family reunion, we start again. Try to give it another shot.
It smells interesting.
In my family, we say 8 times the charm.
you have
lettuce from your local choke and puke.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people to feed, this entire meal cost us less than $5 total.
Yeah, because you got most of it from a fucking garbage. You fucking donut!
What we've done is...
No, he's used donut.
Could you imagine Gordon Ramsay just absolutely tear this dude apart?
Dude, I think that's what
Your
we need.
lobster tastes like fucking trash!
Oh, wait! That's because you got it from the trash!
We've created lobster thermidor that cost less than a couple of dollars each person. Bon appetit, everyone. Oh, wait. Bon appetit.
What is that? What is that laugh?
Wait, go back. I'm going to try to recreate it.
That cost less than a couple of dollars each person. Bon appetit, everyone. Oh, wait.
Bon appetit.
Very good.
Fucking
Wow.
idiot.
I enjoyed this dinner actually a lot. It didn't have no strong fish taste to it. It didn't taste like tuna at all.
Didn't smell like my pussy.
All of the greens that you're eating grow wild through the sidewalk. I was picking off the side of the street. You really just have to know what you're looking for. As far as the shells go,
here we go.
I like how he waited till
Here we go. Yeah, until they get done?
after they ate.
Do you think he made them sign, like, clauses saying that he couldn't be sued no matter what? I feel like he had to do that.
This can't be these 5 people's
Oh, wait.
first time here.
Oh, wait. What are you going to sue him for? His fucking styrofoam bed?
I'm going to sue you for
I'm
all
going to sue you for everything you got. Good luck, I got peanuts.
Not even the planter's kind. If I do have planter's foot.
We found a total valuation of your household items to be negative $4.
The plaintiff actually owes you money.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I don't mean to be laughing like so hard at my own joke. It's just, I have a good imagination, so that all I'm thinking about is how, like, this ridiculous situation is, and the judge is, like, so fed up with this. Like, fucking A, dude. They're suing him? What are they gonna get? Oh, yeah, I see you got here, 1 styrofoam bed, 2 mats, oh, sorry, my bad, 2 tablecloths, and 7 pubes. Oh, shit.
Hey, according to South Park, you can put pubes in chili.
No.
It's a garnish.
You have a styrofoam bed, 2 cloths, and 7 7 special ingredients that can be put into chili.
7 garnishes.
Holy shit.
I got the lobster tails from a dumpster. I went to a seafood restaurant and picked out all the lobster tail. We used the shells, we used the meat that was inside and left over, and I made this incredible broth.
Oh, that fat dude is pissed.
Dude, again, the guy we thought they just pulled off the street, he's more...
He's into it.
He's like, yeah.
You're eating it. Everything that I did was not unsanitary. Everything was rinsed. I put those shells into the stock so it would boil out bacteria. Does it change the way it tastes?
No, I mean, it's really good.
It's got a strong seafood.
I mean, everything he said technically is right. As long as you boiled it and not just like brought it to a boil and shut it off, but boiled it for, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Yes, it is sanitary. So you can't argue with that. Now, I would ask, what did he do with the vegetable lettuce or whatever you want to call it that he got off the street? Did he at least rinse them? I'd hope so.
Yeah, he said he rinsed everything.
Okay, so yes, they can't necessarily sue him because he didn't do anything that's against health department rules in the way that he prepared the food.
Right.
Now, how he acquired the food, you have a little bit of a case there. So, but arguably, these are not these people's first time here. So.
Food taste, but it's not overpowering.
Oh, that's real good.
I actually enjoyed the meal a lot. That's the irony part about it, that you find out that you basically were eating everybody's leftovers, but it turned into a great meal.
They came here with the desire to learn something new. Everyone was very, very receptive. It really was a success as far as I'm concerned. I am never going to stop being cheap because there's so much pleasure in the reward of people's gratitude.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
That right there just summed up everything of why we wonder how people can do this. It's because they just get a weird ass sense of satisfaction out of it.
I do have to say, I do like the fact that... Where's my fucking mouse? Thank you. I do like the fact that he is reusing and stuff, and it's, being beneficial. Like, you gotta think. So many other countries are not fortunate enough to have so much excess in food where people can go out and reuse it.
Correct.
As disgusting as it is. So I guess that's a good takeaway from it, but fuck me.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, but he's taken the 3 R's of recycling a little bit to the extreme.
Yeah.
And
being cheap about it as well.
Right. Like, I agree with what you just said about how other countries are not as fortunate. I'll give you a prime example. Okay, so when we went to that Red Wings game, it was a preseason game, I had gotten seats for us in the Huntington Legends Club. Now, the Huntington Legends Club at Little Caesars Arena, they are season ticket seats, excuse me. But it's a big suite, basically, of 40, 50 seats or whatever. But included in the ticket price is food and beer. Like simple beer, like Labatt or Bud Light, like whatever they had there, right? And
beer,
some
soda,
water. Some wine, yeah. And obviously water. But so that, and it was free because it was included in the ticket price. And let me tell you, I bought them on Ticketmaster resale and they were not cheap. So, and it just so happened that game got postponed because the Pittsburgh Penguins had problem with their airplane and they couldn't show up. And we walked through, because me and Dylan, we walked in the arena and where the Huntington Legends Club was, we had to walk all the way to the other side of the arena. And where we walked in, there was because the Huntington Legends Club is on the suite level, which is like between the upper bowl and the lower bowl. And right when we walked in, there was a set of stairs to go up to the suite level. So we got to walk basically half the suite level, or 2/3 of the suite level, basically. And most of the suites had food in it, right? And they're still in the warmers and stuff. And then the game gets postponed. And we turn around and there's all this food behind us that is going to be thrown out because they can't legally serve it anymore because it's already been served.
Yep.
And it just, that
was
part.
Take as much food as.
Yeah, they're telling us to take food because they're like, we have to throw it out. Like the food in the back, they haven't served yet. They could take that to a food bank or something like that because it has not been served yet. But all the stuff that's out in the warmers, they can't serve. They have to throw away. And I cannot imagine. I don't even want to imagine how much food, not just from the suites, but all the concession stands they had to throw away.
Oh my God, dude.
I mean, that right there,
hundreds of pounds, if not thousands
of pounds of good food. Not that it's the Red Wings' fault. It's not their fault. The game got postponed. They made all this food intending on selling it or having it eaten, and then the game got postponed. So it's it's an unfortunate circumstance. They lost their ass because all that food now they have to rebuy for another game, or they didn't sell in the first place. That part almost made me sick to my stomach. How much food had to be thrown away?
It's because you're fat. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, No, that's exactly what it is. So,
Yeah,
like
it
you said, I appreciate what he's doing, but it's like, dude, you are literally eating trash.
Yeah, literally.
You are straight up eating trash. That is a whole nother level of unfathomable right there. My flabbers have been gasted.
What pisses me off is that let's going back to like the food thing where they throw it away. My issue is that there's so many companies out here that could just simply be like, all right, we have all this leftover food for the night, and instead of throwing it out, like, leave it in a conspicuous place and say that you're throwing it out so that homeless people or somebody can get to it that needs it.
But they can't legally.
Exactly. They legally can't. That's why
they legally
throw it away.
Yeah, they legally can't. Like the stuff, I don't know how it works for in a concession stand because I know counties are different. Like when I worked at a racetrack, we had an idea, and I'm sure the Red Wings do too. They know how many Little Caesars pizzas they have to make on a given night, right? And stuff like that, right? And there's enough stuff going on at Little Caesars Arena that they can, if they make something the day before or on like a Thursday, right? And they're like, oh, we didn't sell it. We didn't serve it, so we can technically still serve it the next day. They could either put it in a warmer or put it in the fridge or whatever and then reheat it and sell it the next day. And it's going to be fine, right? Because it's only a day old. And like at the racetrack, so we had an idea, okay, yep, it's starting to slow down. It's, 9 o'clock. Not many people are coming up and buying hot dogs anymore, so we'll not make any more. Burgers, same thing. We had an idea. And we have the burgers sitting in a warmer and a thing of water to keep them moist and not dry out and stuff. And then if we didn't sell them, we didn't make them or anything or prepare them, we would put them in a Ziploc bag and then put them in the fridge, and then those would be the first ones we'd sell the next week. But all the stuff that was still out, we would take home because we can't serve it, right? But at the same time, it's like, well, we might as well just take them home because if not, the track has to throw it away. And there's no point in doing that. So we'll all do like, yep, okay, give me 5 give me 3 hot dogs. You want 2 burgers. You want some onion rings. Okay, you want some mozz stick. All that stuff we divvy out. And then whatever is left, then we'd throw away. So, but usually it wouldn't be very much because we'd have an idea. Now, if a race got canceled because of rain and we were already there and had a shit ton of food made, that's where it's like, holy shit, we're going to throw a lot of fucking stuff away.
Yeah.
So, but, okay, that's what we had for this episode, or this segment, or whatever you want to call it, or this edition of Functional Idiots React. It's fucking 10:45. I'm like running on goddamn fumes here, all right?
Same, dude. I was talking to you about this earlier.
Well, hold on. Let me. If you watch this on Patreon, thank you for supporting us on Patreon. If you want to watch this, go support us on our Patreon. Link is in the description below. Sorry, I just wanted to wrap that up because that was going for like an hour. So,
so the weird little things that Brianna got me that look like fake Zins are meant for like people trying to get off of nicotine. They're caffeine pouches, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, it's caffeine is going to wake you up. I've had about like 6 of these just to keep myself going, dude. I am dragging.
See,
why do you think I laugh so hard at my fucking pubes joke?
Because, well, first of all, it was funny, but
it was pretty good, but it was not that funny.
No, it was funny.
Crying over here.
It was funny because it was just like 7 pubes. That's all he's got. He doesn't have a pot to piss in. No, he's got 7 pubes though. Doesn't have a pot to piss in though.
He just cuts them with scissors.
Yeah, scissors he took from the neighbor, borrowed from the neighbor. Okay. Let's move on to our best segment, the old Pornstar birthdays. Now, I've already made the claim to Dylan that this is possibly going to be the best Pornstar birthdays we have ever had.
And he better fucking deliver.
Oh, I'm gonna deliver. Little Caesars delivers. I'm gonna deliver.
Oh, I'm gonna deliver. Yeah.
So, our first thoughtie on the list of the 3 that we have is Taylor Wood. 25 years old. She turned on December 6th, being born in 1999. A Czechnian from the Czech Republic. She started in porn at the age of 20 in 2019. Standing at 5'5" with 34 Ds. You can destroy Dick December. To her over 130 credited films, such as Cheating Anal Therapy. You can also catch her in Milky Babes. She's also starred in Massive Tips Get Worshipped. And you can catch her in Sneaky Senior Semen Sampling Shoe Sniffer.
Jesus Christ.
I'll try and say that again without stumbling. I'll try and say it again without stumbling. Sneaky Senior Semen Sampling Shoe Sniffer. There we go. Give me a ding, damn it. I saw that dude and I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? You have sneaky grandpa walking around covered in semen, sniffing shoes? What? What's that smell?
What's that stain?
So happy birthday to Taylor Wood. Also, we're going to wish happy birthday to Roxanne Ray. 31 years old. She turned on December 7th, being born in 1993. An American from somewhere in the U.S. She started in porn at the age of 19 in 2012. With 34 Cs and her 5'5" stature, she's been nominated for the award Bondage Artiste of the Year, Tortured Fuck Doll of the Year, and Fetish Virtuoso of the Year. You can hunt for Red October. To her over 150 credited films. Like, she's going to hang your balls on the wall.
What the fuck?
That's how they make scrote.
They tap people's balls to the wall.
She's also starred in Butt Sluts 2.
The sap's coming out.
The sap? I'm sorry, what? That is not fucking sap. That is Sneaky Senior Semen Sampling Juice. She's also starred in Butt Sluts 2. You can also catch her in Watching My Mommy Go Black 12. And Dylan's personal favorite, Fart Soldiers in Butt Camp. So happy birthday to Roxanne!
Oh, dude.
And finally, a happy birthday to Lauren Phillips. Now, when I first saw her, because when I looked at all the stats, I'm like, I could have sworn we've done this one. And we haven't, because I went through the episode that would have came out on this same weekend, basically last year, and there was nothing. So we have not done this, which is shocking once we get around to it, or when we get into this. 37 years old, she turned on December 8th, being born in 1987, an American from New Jersey. In 2013 is when she began her porn career at the age of 26, so late bloomer. But in that short amount of time, she has well been made up for it. 5'10" with 36 Cs, she has been nominated for Best Anal, Best Ass, Best Oral, BBC Lover of the Year, Golden Shower Goddess of the Year.
Jesus Christ.
And what is possibly the best award ever is the 3 kielbasas and a quarter, also known as the Triple Anal Performer of the Year Award.
What the fuck?
Talk about stretch asshole.
Talking about getting gaped. Holy shit.
Fucking got Stretch Armstrong down there. 3 kielbasas and a corridor.
Guys, look, I can fit my hand in it.
She's won the awards Ravishing Redhead of the Year, so she has no soul. Cuckold Queen of the Year and the Naughtiest Nanny. You can waste a lot of time to her over 1,100 films.
What?
1,100 films. 1,101 actually credited films.
God damn! What? Holy shit!
Some of those 1,100 credited films include
let me get ready to type these.
Include Area 51 Dylan's gonna waste time. He's gonna have a full weekend, boys. Include Area 51 Sex Tape.
Okay, that's not okay.
Mom's Sticky Panties.
All right.
Jurassic Wood Swollen Ding Dong.
Yep.
Pegging, a Strap-On Love Story 11. Best Ghost MILF Nipples.
What the fuck?
Strawberries and Cream Orgy.
Oh my god, hold on.
Cookies and MILF. And the ever-popular Whorecraft Legion of Whores. So happy birthday to Lauren Phillips, and happy birthday to all those women.
Okay, what is it? Jurassic Wood of what?
Jurassic Wood Swollen Ding Dong.
Jurassic Wood Swollen Ding Dong.
Oh my god.
Best Ghost MILF Nipples. Strawberries and cream what?
Orgy.
Orgy. And what was the last one?
Whorecraft Legion of Whores. Why are you writing these down?
We are definitely doing a fucking best of the fucking.
We are not doing a watch through. We are not doing a
watch
watch through.
No, we have so far Art of the Comfort. That one's classic.
That's classic. That's gonna be hard to top.
This one's pretty. I don't know. Fart Soldiers of Butt Camp was pretty funny. Jurassic Wood Swollen Ding Dong. I think I'm going to get rid of the best Ghost MILF Nipples. That's not as funny. Strawberries and Cream Orgy and Whorecraft Legion of Whores.
Dude, there are so many good titles that we've gone by that we would have to go through and find. We should have been keeping track. I should have been keeping track of the porn stars I have and have not done. Because
I am not doing, motherfucker, you're doing that. I did the fucking goddamn bangers of the week. And that was already hard enough.
Well, with all them titles, they were gonna be fucking bangers in there for sure. All right, let's wrap this shit show up, Dylan. Who is your functional? You know what? No, I'm gonna go first.
You go first. You go first.
So my functional idiot of the week is this actress, a Mexican actress named Marcela Alcazar Rodriguez. She's 33 years old, and she unfortunately passed away. Now you might say that's kind of dark to give her the functional idiot award. There's a reason why. So, a Mexican actress is dead after voluntarily participating in a spiritual cleansing ritual. Okay? Little weird, but okay, whatever. Not a big deal so far. During which she reportedly consumed poisonous Amazonian frog venom. Is it a shock that she's dead?
No.
She took some of the poison as part of a spiritual cleansing return that some South American natives have used for toxic cleansing, according to local reports. She started throwing up and had severe diarrhea. She first refused help while feeling ill, but eventually gave in when a friend visited and her condition worsened. A production company in Mexico eventually confirmed her death, saying she was a beloved colleague and friend, but also a dumbass. I added the last part.
I'm sorry. Why in the fuck, if you had poopy soup going on, why was your first idea, I gotta get rid of this toxin in my body by using more toxin?
No. She took the toxin and then started having the diarrhea.
Okay, that makes sense. So she took the toxin and had poopy soup.
Yes. So Cambo is
not surprising at all.
Cambo is not Campbell's. Cambo is a South American healing ritual that incorporates the poisonous secretions of a frog, according to Healthline. The frog's
ass.
Yeah, the frog secretes the substance as a defense mechanism to kill or subdue animals that try to eat it. Some humans, on the other hand, apply the substance to their body for its alleged health benefits. It's like smoking a fucking pack of cigarettes, thinking it's going to get away your take care of your strep throat.
No, it's like smoking a pack of cigarettes, thinking it's going to get rid of your lung cancer instead of.
Yeah, if I just chain smoke lung darts infinitely, then
if I smoke enough cigarettes,
the cancer has no chance of fucking.
It's going to kill the cancer.
Yeah.
Huh?
So the reason she gets, it's pretty obvious why she gets the functional idiot award. She took a toxin and then died. Holy fuck! What were you expecting?
Oh my god!
Kind of got. Oh my god! And she is dead.
I killed her.
She's dead.
I killed her.
In the car accident, looking like a president.
Fucking stupidest fucking video I've ever seen in my life.
All right, Dylan, who is your functional idiot of the week? I feel like I'm about to get all fired up once again at fucking 11 o'clock at night.
So, obviously, earlier in the this episode, I mean, obviously he's going to be split up, but in the previous episode...
This one's going to be split up into 3 whole parts now.
Oh, awesome. In the first part of this 3-parter.
Which, if you haven't listened to them, why the fuck aren't you listening to these in order, you stupid fuckers?
We talked about how Trevor Lawrence's hit was classified as dirty. All the way around the way you look at it, no matter what. Well, some people have claimed that it's not a dirty hit and that the defender was pretty much doing what, all that could be done, right? Which is understandable, momentum, whatever. Except this one motherfucker, you're lucky I can't fucking remember what show you were on or who your fucking name is. I texted the group chat. I sent a picture. I sent you the same picture, Colton. You know what picture I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This sportscaster called this
the picture Dylan sent was Trevor Lawrence. Basically, he has started his slide.
No, he's in his slide.
Right, so I'm saying he started his slide. He is sliding, and Al Sari is about 2 feet away and has got his arms puffed out, ready to fucking take his head off.
And his braced elbow is the one going for Trevor Lawrence.
Correct. So
is leading.
So it's in the position now that the minute Trevor Lawrence gets touched by a defender, he will be down.
Yep. This motherfucker calls it a form-hitting tackle. Motherfucker, when was the last time anybody has ever seen a tackle that looked like that? Nobody!
That's not a tackle.
A tackle is open arms, you fuck.
Yeah, you bear hug him and then you haul him down. You don't fucking run over him like a steamroller.
It absolutely blows my fucking mind that the fact that this is a sportscaster who comments on NFL games all the time decides that this fucking hit stick was a tackle. No! What are you fucking talking about, you idiot? Listen, I barely know football, okay? I am a football fan. I love the Detroit Lions. I don't really watch them. I watch their highlights and shit, right?
See, Dylan is not a football fan in the same sense that I am a NASCAR fan.
Right. Like,
okay?
I'm not full out,
Like, I will wait till a NASCAR race is over till we record if we don't record until a Sunday. Yeah. Dylan is not like that until the Lions make the playoffs, but at the same time, I don't want to record during that time either. But
so I just can't fathom how a professional sportscaster who is supposed to be knowledgeable about football decides it's a good idea to say that this is a form-hitting tackle.
Well, see, to me, he's just saying this for clicks.
I think that's all it is.
That's all it is. That's all. If you look at Fox Sports's, because they're actually Fox Sports is in more TVs or households than ESPN right now. But Fox Sports and ESPN, if you look at their daytime lineup, okay, besides ESPN playing 2 hours of the Pat McAfee show every day, it's all talking head show, right? Literally, yeah. one of the shows I believe on Fox Sports is called First Take. It's literally called First Take. What? It's nothing but hot takes all day, right? And most of the hot takes are lukewarm at fucking best. But every once in a while, you do get one of these because you have something super controversial that shouldn't be controversial, but you can take one of the very unpopular sides, and now it blows up. And now it blows up, right? If Trevor Lawrence would have been shot, he'd be like, oh, well, he should have had body armor on. No, that's not how this works. That's not the proper fucking response.
I literally have been thinking about this all fucking day because I like I've said before, I literally just cannot fathom the fact that a sportscaster would actually fucking say that this was a form-hitting tackle. What form? Yeah, this is how you kill a quarterback if you want to. That's the form we're in.
It's called retard form. That's what it's called.
Say, and we're going to blast the quarterback into oblivion because we're fucking dicks.
Yeah. Saying, here comes the defender. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that shit. I was like, you're absolutely fucking kidding me. And he was like, that was not a dirty hit. That was a, a defender doing what, he's already in motion. There's no way he can stop. Granted, I completely agree. There's no way he can stop if you're already lunged at the person.
Right.
But there is also no fucking way that holding your arms out like you're going to fucking butt fuck somebody in the head is also a form-hitting tackle, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's about to fucking wrap a bedsheet around his head and proceed to skull fuck him.
Yeah, I was super
Poor Trevor Lawrence
pissed.
just got the fucking inverse flashbang. Everything went black instead of white.
Oh, I'm passed out.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. That he's like, oh, that hit was so clean, even Tide's jealous.
That's so fucking stupid.
No. So, yeah, that's...
oh my God.
I think I've already said my piece enough in the first part of this episode, so if you want to say it, because I went on a good little rant there, go listen to the first part of this episode. So, but...
I'd like to hit that fucking...
How did that happen? I didn't hit that button and that went off. I didn't even
be doing a sportscaster.
I didn't even hit my mixer and that went off. Now I think there's
250-pound piss missile your way, you fuck.
I think there's ghost MILF nipples down here, Dylan.
Oh.
Somebody's hitting my fucking speed pads on my mixer here. I don't like it.
I've come for your pickle.
All right, Squidward. So, all right. That's all we got for this episode of the Functional Idiots podcast. If you want to follow us on Twitter, although we haven't uploaded or posted anything there besides Pornstar birthdays in a while, but you can anyways. That is at Fun Idiot Show. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Functional Idiots Productions. You can email us, functionalidiotspodcast@gmail.com, and you can go support us on Patreon, where you can get the video form of our Functional Idiots React. That is patreon.com/Functional Idiots Podcast. So, and until next time,
don't be dumb.